All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another video. And I am here to do something I don't normally do. And when I say I don't normally do, I used to, I just don't do it anymore. And that is give my thoughts on a video game. This is not going to be a review or anything. It's just not because I don't do that anymore. I just don't find it fun anymore. That's usually why I don't do reviews anymore. You know, YouTube's supposed to be fun for me, and sometimes it's just not. But I want to give my thoughts on this because I do have a good amount of stuff to say, and that is, of course, the Halo Infinite multiplayer came out last week. Today, of course, November 22nd, came out the 15th, the day of our Lord Master Chief. One, one up for Master Chief. Yeah, so I was very, very excited when they announced last week that it was coming out early because, of course, you know, first of all, it's Shadow Drop. Second of all, Halo multiplayer. Third of all, Halo multiplayer. So that's enough right there. And fourth of all, I played the flight, and I really enjoyed what I played of the flight. So after about 15 hours of gameplay, that's what Xbox says I put into this game so far. I really want to talk about it because I'm sorry that lag right there in the IGN's gameplay really just I was like, what the hell just happened? I was like, what? I think that was actually in the video. So I want to give my impressions. I want to say right here, this is easily multiplayer wise from what I played, easily the best 343 Halo multiplayer so far. And they've had two other games, of course, 4 and 5. This is their third attempt. I really, really love what I've played so far. I think it's a great collage of old Halo and newer Halo. So, of course, you got the sprinting, you got just like the feel of the newer Halos, but the weapons themselves feel a little bit more powerful like older Halo weapons did. You know what I mean? Even like the environments, some of the maps and stuff feel like older Halo. Like the Bazaar map feels very similar to previous Halo maps and stuff. This map even feels like a combination of stuff from Halo 5 and like the original Halo games like Halo 2, which I appreciate the mixing of those, like giving us the newer stuff, which I actually liked. I thought Halo 5's multiplayer was great. I even liked Halo 4 multiplayer. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really enjoyed it. Um, yeah, I think this is a great collage of those two, just like the modern and the old school Halo. I think the pistol, the sidekick, is amazing. Love it. Just feels good. Pop, 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 pop. I mean, it's not as powerful as the Halo 1 pistol, but it feels so much better than I think any other Halo pistol besides the first games. So yeah, it just feels good. It just feels tight. The controls are great. The guns have a nice kick to them. Everything feels powerful. All the new weapons, and I appreciate they put a lot of new weapons in there to the point where I wish they put some older weapons too. Like this game not having the plasma rifle is actually, I think, a sin. I don't know why there's no plasma rifle. I'm still confused by that. Needler is there. Of course, you have BR. The pistol is different, but you have a pistol. Assault rifle obviously is there, and it's the best assault rifle that 343 has done so far. It's like the best of pretty much everything 343 has done so far this game, so far right now as of this beta. It's the best stuff they've done. I mean, I say that because I guess they could screw it up later and nerf things and make things feel worse. The disruptor, by the way, very underrated weapon. I really enjoyed what I played so far. Now I'm going to get into some negatives real quick because the gameplay itself is great. Of course, you have all your typical objective modes. You got oddball, you got capture flag, strongholds, which is just kind of like King of the Hill, I guess, with 3 different checkpoints. It's like a very mini version of like Battlefield. You have 3 ones, you have to capture them, and you have to hold them longer than the other team. That's just for the regular 4v4 mode. There is a big team battle, which has a couple different modes, mainly Slayer, and they have this other one where you have to like capture these nodes and put them in your base. I forgot what the game mode's called, but you have to capture like 5 nodes and you get a point if you do that. So it's kind of like a capture a flag almost, where you have to get the thing and bring it to your base, but you have to do it 5 times to get a point. It's actually not that bad. I don't mind that one. But of course, you have Team Slayer too. You have Team Slayer for both the big team battle and the 4v4. And you also have a ranked mode. You have an unranked version and a ranked. So you have like an open ranked and then an official ranked one, I guess you could say. So you have a lot of modes. My problem is I like to play regular quick play in big teams sometimes. I played a couple of ranked modes or ranked matches, and I actually did better than I thought I would in those. Because I thought like, oh, here we go. I'm gonna just show how shitty I am. And I was like, oh, I actually did pretty well. I was actually number 1 on my team once, and I was like number 2. So I was like, all right. So that's not bad with me. I'll take that. But my problem is that right now the matchmaking is very, very objective focused. It feels like, and also you cannot pick what you want to play. Like, say you want to play oddball, you can't do that. You could do it in custom games if you want. If you have a bunch of people, you have 7 other friends, you can play whatever you want whenever you want. The custom games is there. You can do whatever you want. But you cannot, and this really says you cannot pick what mode you want to play in matchmaking, which is really disappointing because I love playing just regular Team Slayer, and I kind of dig oddball in here, so I wouldn't mind picking oddball sometimes. But strongholds, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of get sick of. Like, it's just like capture points and stuff. And if your team flow isn't good enough, then it's just like, oh, we capture one, and then the other team capture two. It just keeps going on and on from there. We just keep like cycling through the points, but we only get one, and the other team has two, so they're earning points. I just feel like you have to have a good team. You have to have good communication with that mode. Where Team Slayer, you don't really need that. I mean, you do. Don't get me wrong, you do, but you can still have fun without that, without the communication in Team Slayer, where a lot of times in Stronghold, at least how I feel, you really need that team coordination. And also the reason why I find it to be really annoying that you can't pick whatever mode you want is because there's so many people that also feel that way, and they say screw the objective, and they just want to play it as a Team Slayer game. So oddball, I've had many games where people don't fucking pick up the oddball. They literally kill the guy with the oddball on the other team, and they say, you know what? Fuck, I'm not picking up. I just killed him. I'm gonna go and kill some more guys. And I'm like, there was one time where we were literally 2 fucking seconds away from winning, and the guy killed the guy, didn't pick it up, chilled there. He was literally right there in front of it. I should have recorded it because it pissed me off. He was right there in front of it. He was looking at the fucking thing, and he's just like, he's waiting around. You're like, to pick it up. And then he gets killed, and of course the other team takes it. We did eventually win, but it still pissed me off. Either way, the other team was not doing very well. They held it for like another few seconds, then we showed up and fucking took it and killed it. I'm just like, why would you do, like, why? I mean, I guess maybe he was thinking like, oh, we're gonna win anyway, but you never know. Fucking there's been bigger like comebacks in fucking Halo history. Like, yeah, it would have pissed me off if we lost that one. I would have probably quit the game for a little while. I would have chilled out, played a different game. I went like, whew. Anyway, so yeah, the matchmaking stuff is kind of sad, but the gameplay itself really does make up for it because it just feels good. Like, you start off with your assault rifle, which feels great, the pistol, which feels great, like I said. And even though the objectives get tiring, like Stronghold, in my opinion, and even Oddball at times, they pick it a little bit too much, it still feels good. I love the maps. I don't think I've played one map that I don't like. Admittedly, I do get sick of some of the maps because they replay them over and over again, over and over and over and over again. But some of my favorites, I really love Bazaar. I really love the Training Ground one. I can't remember what the name of that one is. It's the one with it has like an underground part, and there's always like either a shotgun or something there. You probably know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name of that one. I really like Streets. I think Streets is really nice. I really like the look of that one. It actually reminds me of some like Halo 2 maps almost. Yeah, I just really, really enjoy the maps so far. Like, I can't tell you for the life of me any of the map names in Halo 5. There was one that was kind of like a city one. I want to say it was called Plaza. I think it was. That's the only one I can remember. Everything else, see, that keeps screwing with me. But besides that, I can't really remember exactly the names from Halo 5's multiplayer. I play a lot of Halo 5 multiplayer. I can't remember. Yeah, so the maps are great. The guns are great. I really like almost every gun. The only ones I don't really care for are the ones I just haven't really used a lot of. Like, I messed around with the training mode, which I think is really cool. You could play bots and stuff, and you can also do a shooting range thing. But I feel like that doesn't really teach you what you need to know. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you a very basic understanding of some of those weapons, but you need to fight against other people to really get good with them. So I feel like it's a little pointless. But I still really enjoy they have those modes in there. The one thing I do not like, straight up, like the matchmaking, I don't like only because I'm getting a little sick of it, but it's still fun gameplay. The one thing I don't like, and of course everybody's talking about this, is the battle pass. The battle pass is trash. It's terrible. It is, I get it, 100 levels, and you have until like May to complete it. And also, actually, you have until way longer than that because you can complete it whenever you want. Like, they don't expire, which is cool. But I played 15 hours, and I think I'm on level 5. And to be fair, I haven't been doing the challenges. I haven't even, I'm not even gonna lie, I haven't looked at the challenges. I don't give a shit. I just want to play. but I shouldn't have to look at challenges and try to complete them. Like I've completed a few of them. I've seen it pop up like you did this. I'm like, oh cool. But I haven't given a shit enough to really look and really progress through them because I just want to play the game. I feel like the challenges should be something that is in the background. Like you can look at them, of course, and really progress through them if you want to get through the battle pass quicker. But they shouldn't be like necessary because right now, every game you play, you get 50 XP, and I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 XP to upgrade your battle pass. So you have to literally play 20 games without any challenges being won, I guess, or completed. So you have to literally play 20 games to get one level up, and there's 100 levels in this battle pass. Like, good lord, that's 2,000 games you want me to play just for this battle pass, this one battle pass. I get you get a lot of time, I get that, but still, and you could do it whenever you want again, but it's ridiculous. But the rewards are really cool. I really want some of them. It just sucks that you have to play that much of the game. Like, what's if I just want to play like one game a day or something, but I still want the stuff. Like, what's if I just don't have enough time to do this shit. You know, it's really annoying. The progression is terrible, especially since they say like you could actually pay money to level up your battle pass. Like you pay like $2 and you can level up immediately. I'm like, fuck that. Are you kidding me? I don't mind the skins costing money, but like saying like, here, give us a couple dollars and we'll actually level up your battle pass. That's really annoying. That being said, I do really enjoy the game. I really do. It's free, obviously, which is always a highlight because don't need to pay a single dollar for it, especially considering they went back on their whole like you need Xbox Live to play the free games on Xbox, and of course Steam's free, so it is 100% free. You just need an internet connection, and of course you need an Xbox or a computer, but the game itself is 100% free. You do not need to buy a single thing. Especially if you don't give a shit about cosmetics, which really, honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. Cosmetics are cosmetics. You're never going to get something in this game, at least I hope not, that will actually boost your gaming. It better not. Like, oh, here's a free lock-on that lasts for 10 minutes or something, or one game. That would be some bullshit. They better not do that. They'll never do that. I don't even know why I'm bringing it up, because they will never do that. But yeah, just the battle pass stuff really sucks. But the gameplay is so good. It just feels good. The parkour, the little things they touched on from Halo 5 and added here. The equipment. I didn't even talk about the equipment. The freaking the little hook shot thing, or whatever it's called. Grapple shot. A hook shot. Hook shots from Legend of Zelda. But I really love the equipment, actually. I'm getting a little bit more used to it. You have like a lunge thing, which is kind of the same thing that was in Halo 5. That was just a regular ability. But they put that as an equipment thing. There's a repulsor thing that kind of like knocks people back, kind of like a force push. So you can like knock like grenades back. Like if someone's throwing a plasma grenade at you, you can knock it back and get them stuck with it, which is really cool. What else? Of course, you got the grapple shot, like I said, which is really cool. It's just a grapple hook. Energy like shield thing, which reminds me of the bubble shield from Halo 3. It's just like a little one, and it kind of gets destroyed quick, but it's a really good like just to protect you for a second, so to get your bearings. Even maybe protect the teammate before they die, or even like to deflect some grenades or something. I think so, at least. I'm assuming it bounces grenades off. I haven't checked that to be sure. But yeah, the equipment is really cool. I really like it. But yeah, everything gameplay wise is fantastic. And if the campaign is great too, this could honestly be a Game of the Year contender. It really can, and it really feels good to say, because Halo has not been a Game of the Year contender for a very long time, since probably Halo Reach, I would say. And it just feels good because Halo is one of my favorite series of all time. So I'm super excited about it. The multiplayer, I actually want to play some more right now as of recording this and me talking about it. And yeah, it's a great time. It's super, super good. So if I had to give it a score right now, I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10. The matchmaking stuff is a little annoying. Look at this guy. He got challenges. But that's like early challenges. So you're gonna level up quickly at first. But trust me, it's going to be a long grind for a little while. But yeah. No, actually, thinking about it, I might be on level 4. I think I'm like close to level 5. Oh, fuck. I'm even further down than I thought. Like thinking about it, I think I'm actually level 4. I think I was thinking that because you start off at level 0. You know what I mean? So like I leveled up 5 times technically because I went from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, wait, 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 3, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. No, that doesn't work. For some reason I was thinking 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would make sense, but I don't think. Yeah, no, that makes sense. 0, you start off 0, but I didn't level up that. That was just my beginning level. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 technically, but you didn't level up to 0. It's not like you start at -1. Anyway, but yeah, the matchmaking and the battle pass stuff. But even the battle pass I can almost ignore because I like cosmetics. Don't get me wrong, but I know they'll fix that. It's still beta. It's not even the official release yet, and it doesn't affect the gameplay in my opinion. It really doesn't. Like it's still fun to play. Like the only thing that affects is that now there's no ranking system really for just regular quick play. There is for actual ranked and unranked, I guess, which is weird because the unranked one is still ranked, but it's not like official ranked. It's confusing, but yeah. Anyway, so that's it. It's kind of like open queue for Overwatch, I guess, where that's ranked, but it's not the official ranked. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's Halo Infinite. Sorry for the same old 7 minutes of gameplay. That keeps messing with me. But I just want to give my opinion. I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10 right now. That's just my score right now for the multiplayer campaign. I'm expecting to be great. So anyway, there you go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Until next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.